Hey y'all, it's Sheri, owner and director of Shannon Strategies. Joining us is Morgan Tolliver, our digital content lead. Say hello, Morgan.
Hi, everyone.
And of course, we are here to talk about what's going on with your communications. Recently, Canva had a huge event, the Canva Create 2023, which was really exciting for us because we live on Canva now. Sorry to all of the competitors who we may or may not have kind of abandoned over the last few years. But what was really exciting about Canva was how they rolled out all of these new tools for not only design, but a little bit of branding as well, animation, video editing. They're trying to take over, and it feels like trying might need to be crossed out, and they just are taking over in many ways. Morgan, what were some of your thoughts when you saw the rollout of a lot of those products?
Like you said, it was very exciting. It definitely was like, oh, I don't need this program. I don't need this program. Like Canva is definitely becoming a one-stop shop for me, which is incredible. I think there was some questionable bits, and I'm definitely interested in seeing sort of how I implement these tools in my everyday designs and things like that. But for the most part, it was definitely exciting. I'm always here for, new tech tools, especially ones that I use as much as Canva.
I tried out the layers. Thank you for putting me on because I was like, what's going on with the layering? So that actually was really nice. It was similar to Photoshop, but not as complicated where I had to dig through all the different menus to find that. That's really nice. I also tried some of their magic options, which we will get into how they rebranded AI as magic. And that also worked as well for some of the presentations and just trying to find imagery that I wanted to pull for graphics and some presentations there. So that was great. Um, I'm excited for the brand hub, which already existed for like a brand kit, but it looks like they expanded that out a bit more. Canva, I will say, if anyone's watching, we want to be able to export and share the brand kit with our clients
Yes.
because what is the purpose of just having it on our team if we cannot share that with other people? The eraser is great, which I already was using before, but now they have even more features there. And then they also have what is it? The magic design. Again, magic design.
Yes, that was definitely like a theme throughout the entire Canva Creates. They're like, we have a new magic product. And then every time they introduce it, I'm like, this is AI. Thank you.
Yes,
Love
yes.
the
Hey,
rebrand.
we gotta talk about the AI. Like, it was making me a little uncomfortable in certain moments.
Mhm.
How did the magic AI feel to you?
I think I'm at a point with AI, and I feel like it's really just exploded in the last few months. Like I've seen so much of it that I had not seen before. And just in like the last 4 or 5 months, it's been like AI this, AI that, AI can do this, AI can do that. And so to see it really integrated so heavily in all of Canva's new products was interesting to say the least. I think some of them I'm like, yes, I'll definitely use this, like you said, the AI design. And I've seen some people on TikTok really featuring, the AI photo where you can edit your photo and it can add a portion for you. You just type in what you want to add. But there were some questionable ones. The AI writing is a little
Mm.
questionable to me.
Mhm,
And we
mhm,
work in messaging, we work in communications, and so having something write for you and translate it for you is giving
mhm.
me bad translation vibes.
Please do not use AI translation. I think also Google Translate has demonstrated that there have been enough run-ins where folks thought that, and when I say folks, I mean actual political leaders, thought that they could construct entire paragraphs and then hit Google Translate and be okay with it. No, it doesn't work that way. So for anyone who is thinking that they are just going to click a button and just easily write messaging or translate that messaging, please don't. You are going to get yourself and your organization in trouble. Continue to rely on your communications professionals, rely on people who have expertise to do that work, to stay out of trouble, because we've already seen it happen. And I just know it's going to be a headache if you continue down that path.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like AI might catch up one day and get there, but there's so many nuances to writing. There's so many nuances to language. It's constantly changing the way that we speak about people and things. And so we're not there. So please avoid at all costs.
Yes, at Shannon Strategies, we continue to hire experts for interpretation and translation in multiple languages. The imagery part, there was one section of Canva Create in which they not only talked about like adding additional design elements to something you've already created, but essentially it almost sounded like they were encouraging you to find an image on the internet
Mm,
that someone else may own that you don't have permission to use,
mm,
to then adapt it yourself. Um, and using the magic feature, you could like make alterations to that design and claim it as your own. I find that to be unethical. Um, and I understand like getting inspiration from the internet, but like I really do stand by those copyright laws. If it's not for public domain, or if it's not on a site in which you can use for attribution, I wouldn't touch it. But Morgan, like you said, you've seen things on TikTok and other platforms where people are just kind of doing anything and everything. Why is this dangerous?
I mean, it's really like you said, and I think this goes beyond Canva. I think it speaks to AI design in general. Is a lot of these things that have popped up is like, we'll draw something for you, we'll create something for you, and it's all AI. A lot of artists are saying that their elements are being stolen just because they're on Google or they're on Instagram, and those images are being crawled for elements to use in these AI designs. And so I'm not sure, I can't speak to where Canva is, how they sort of delineate these things, but it does worry me that we're getting really heavy into this and people are using these free tools. And you might be inadvertently stealing from somebody who has put their hard work into something and doesn't necessarily want it to be used for that purpose. So definitely something to approach with caution and something that I'm constantly approaching with caution.
Where would you like to see Canva go in the next iteration of updates?
I'd love to see them expand their video editing even further. I've played a little bit with the video tools that came out after Canva Creates. I think they're really fantastic, but I think that side of the website could definitely be sort of expanded and they could have more features there. Like you said, I love the layers feature. I've used it a ton. I think we're going to see them sort of get into Photoshop territory a little bit more over the next few years, and that's something that I'm excited for as well. I mean, the really great thing about Canva, even if there are things I wish they would change or do better, is that it's free, it's extremely accessible, it's extremely easy to use. So I think that it's a tool that's going to stick around for a long time, and I'm excited to, see what other things they bring in.
I think for me, what the next iteration, like, yes, like being able to share the brand kit outside of your team. The grids are nice, but I'm also thinking of like how we design documents. Like we're moving away from using InDesign and using Canva for like annual reports, and for a lot of these larger publications. And there are some features that are missing that you would have with like automatic page numbering, table of contents, those things that you usually would get from Adobe or maybe even a Google Doc or Microsoft Office. And so if they are moving towards that direction of having Canva docs, then give us all of the features, y'all, to make our lives a little easier. It would be great if the page were automatically numbered, If you were able to kind of create your table of contents and every single page had like the same headings and the same subheads and fonts follow all throughout that. So that's what I would like to see in the next iteration. But overall, I think it was cool.
Yeah.
Um, the presentation itself for Canva Create, I'm gonna let it be because some of the stylings of what folks wore, I was like, what is happening here?
I think
But I
also,
know.
the magic, let's open a gift box. I'm like, just show me. Just show me what I'm getting and let's keep it moving.
I was like, that is so typical of tech companies, but it was exciting. And I think for us, that probably was the first time we actually like live tweeted an event because we usually just don't do that all the time. So kudos to Canva, keep it coming. And we'd love to see more people on the platform. As always, if you are looking for communication support, you can hit us up at team@shannonstrategies.com, especially if you're looking for digital marketing. Your girl Morgan over here has got your back. And we do provide communication strategy as well as policy analysis and political consulting as well. So again, team@shannonstrategies.com. You can find us on LinkedIn and Twitter at Shannon Strategies. Until next time, y'all.
Bye, everyone.